Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Mindful Movements. I hope everybody is having a happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, can we believe it's already the middle of the week? It's crazy. All right, I'm going to get going and get things started on all the platforms. So bear with me as I get things moving. Welcome in, everybody, and I'm glad you're here today. We're going to get started on the other platforms. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Sorry, my screen was flipped. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody today? Welcome in. Welcome into Mindful Movements. Happy Wednesday. July 1st. Holy moly, it is July 1st. I'm all about Wednesday today and totally didn't even say happy July 1st. It's the 1st of July. Can you believe this? Crazy. It's crazy, insane. I'm gonna remove that because I don't want that up here. Good morning, Nay. Welcome in. I want to end that. I don't want that up here. Well, I don't know if that'll let me. Let's put this over here. I'm trying to. I think I'm going to remove that for now. I mean, I love having the wishes up there, but if I'm away from the screen shell, I can't see what anybody is doing. Does that make sense? Can you see that on my screen where it says say hi, heart gesture? I don't know how to do that because if I'm away from the screen, I can't see it. So until I can figure out how to be at the screen to see that, I don't know, but it's covering the repost. Oh, it's covering the repost button. Oh, then it's gone. Let's just take it off. We're going to take it off for now. I know that everybody's confused. I'm confused. I took it off. So is that any better, Shell, right there? Is that better? Because I didn't want, I know the combo week is going to change it. But once I move back, it won't be on my forehead anymore. So thanks, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Happy July 1st and happy hump day. Welcome in, everybody. Today is Wednesday, so it is our core day. We've been doing combos all week, so we're going to add our core exercises into our combos. So if you're just joining in, thanks for hanging out. I didn't share it out yet. Let me do that real quick. Nay's in here, Yante, Red, Dana's in here. All of my regulars are in here. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. We're just going to do that. It says some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. So I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just said. I don't know any of that. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. There. Okay. What's up, Rooster? Oh, yeah, no, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. All right. So Monday and Tuesday, we went over the combos from the whole month of June. So this is kind of like our end of the month session where we put all of our combos together. So we've done our combos Monday. We went over those combos. Tuesday, we did a circuit with those combos. And then today, we're going to add our core exercises. Oh, no, I forgot. Honey, will you do me a favor? Will you get my print off the printer, please? I'm going to have to get my honey to help me really quick. I forgot to get my papers for the combos for the core exercises today. So bear with me as I walk out of the screen quickly. All right, here we go. All righty, now we are on the roll. So Monday, like I said, we went over our combos. Tuesday, we did a circuit with our combos. And today, we are going to do our core with, oh, look at there. And then remember, next week we'll start a whole new month. So we'll start our July stuff. So, all righty. Remember, we had our warm up and our cool down. So today I will go over the combos. I will go over the core exercises, and I will go over the cool down exercises. So I will show all of the cool down exercises. That way, if you want to do the stretches at the end of a workout, then you can. We have been going over these all month, so you can always watch the replays. Good morning, Grace. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Dana, any suggestions that you have, if you'll throw them into that group chat we have over there, for what we should and what we shouldn't do and say, that'll probably be helpful as I get things started, because I don't know how I'm going to do this. We are gonna fly by the seat of our britches this morning, because I have things going on. Oh, Rockin', just to let you know, link in my bio will take you to do the information for the 5K. It is up and running officially today. So today's July the 1st. I'm having to be very, very careful about all the things. I am opening up 6 opportunities to sponsor. Okay, good. 6 opportunities to sponsor. So I have community sponsorships, and I have business sponsorships open. So I'm very, very excited about my 5K this year. Remember, we donate to a different organization every year. So that's what this 5K is all about. All right, so let's get this morning started. Things going. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining in. I would hope so, Grace. I really do. I hope that if you did it through group, I need to figure things out. Because I don't want to get banned from doing lives, because I really do feel like they help people. But there are things that I have to talk about that I'm concerned that if I talk about it, then I'm going to get booted out. And I don't want to do that, because if I'm not here, I can't help people, right? All right, so we're going to start with our warm-up. I'm just going to go over it one time and show a couple reps of each one. And then we'll go straight into our combos. And then from our combos, I will go straight into our core exercises. Now, for the month of June, if you remember, we have 8 total core exercises. So I'm going to go over each one of them for you today. and just give you that nice little refresher. And so what I might start doing is pushing that a little bit differently for the end of each month. That way that it doesn't seem like it's so many. So maybe I'll just pick a few out of there. I will list the ones that we did this month. So if there's one specifically that you would like to see for sure, please throw it in the comments. So for the core exercises, we did a single leg wiper. We also did a tabletop kickback. We did a fire hydrant, a side lying forward swing. So we swung our leg forward and back to the center. We did a clamshell. We also did reverse wood chopper. We did the lying abductor. And then we did a tabletop step back. So we did a lot of exercises this month, a lot of core things this month, because some of the things that we did throughout the month were also core exercises as well. So we were working those body parts or those muscle groups along with doing extra core during our regular exercise movements. So just know that we do have a lot of stuff going on. So I want to go ahead and get started, and I want to go ahead and say thank you all for being here. Remember, if you are planning to join my 1776 challenge, that is on Saturday for the 4th of July. It is a free guide. If you want to join in, please, there's links in my bio that will send you to where you need to go to get that PDF. Okay, we're going to start with our warm-up. So we did the forward step, backward step, forward step, backward step. Now you see I started with my left foot, so now I'm going to start with my right foot. You have to keep those sides even, and it's heel, toe, toe, heel. Okay? Heel, toe, toe, heel. Just remember, if you do one side, you have to do the other. The next one is a side step tap hold. So we just did the forward backward step hold. Now we're doing the side to side step hold. So you're just going to, just what it says, side step, hold, side step, just like this. Okay. The next one is the side reach over. This one we used as a warm up. We also have it in our cool downs. So you just reach over. This one's a little bit more for speed to get that heart pumping, just like this. Good morning, welcome in. Thanks everybody for jumping in. Like, love, share, tap, comment, repost. It helps the algorithm recognize that I'm here and we have activity. So please do all the things to share me out there and let people know that I'm here. Send this to somebody and let them know I'm going if you feel like I would be helpful for them. The next one is a hip hinge sweep. I like to start my sweep above my head. And so I'm going to hinge down, sweep down, come back up, one, down, keeping that back nice and straight. Never locking those knees. We're relaxing those knees as we do this. Just like this. Last one is that reverse shoulder roll. So you're going to reverse roll back. Hands go above your head, right back down and finish. Roll those shoulders back. You're squeezing those shoulder blades. Up, down, finish. One more time. Roll those shoulder blades back. Up, down, finish. Okay, that's all of our exercises for our warm up from the month. Now we'll go into our combo exercises. We're going to start with the sumo squat. I'm going to do the sumo squat from standing today because I want you to see. I want to have the angle so you can see. My knees are in the same direction as my toes. You don't want to force your knees forward if your toes are going outside, right? So just be very mindful of that. My feet are out past hip width. I'm going to have my weights here. I'm going to squat down, come up, and push. Okay? Squat down, come up, and push. You're going to feel this on that inner thigh right here when you go down. Okay? Squat, up, push. Just like that. So a sumo squat to a shoulder press. The next one is our lateral step and our front raise. Oh. Lateral step and front raise. Let's see if I can do it this way. That way you can actually see it. Let's do it from here. So lateral step, okay? You're going to be close enough that you can put your full pressure into that leg. Up, front raise, down, and finish. Okay? And if you want to finish it out like this, you can totally do that. So up, push, down, and you can finish. Up. Woo-hoo. Sometimes this leg does not like to do what I need it to do. Okay, so you do that side. That was my left side. So now I'm going to do my right side. I'm away from my step. I'm going to step over, push, and it's going to be in the hand where the leg is up. Push. Okay. Push. Up. All right. So that's the lateral step up to the front raise. Now we're going to do that reverse lunge to the twist. Remember, you're going to twist to the knee that is forward. I'm trying to do everything sideways so you can see me a little bit better here. So we're going to go back, down, twist, forward. Back, down, twist, forward. Okay? Other way, you're going to go left, back. Remember, you always have to switch those sides. So if you do one side, you need to do the other. Okay? The next one is the bridge to the skull crusher. This is one that everybody seems to fear the most because the skull crusher is literally what it says. You have a weight above your head and you're bringing it down to your forehead. So, skull crusher. But I'm going to show you an alternate way to do that. And I'm hoping that you can see from this angle. If not, I may have to turn. So you're going to bridge up just like this, okay? Hands are above your head. You're going to see your weights in front of your eyes. And you're going straight down. This is coming straight to your forehead right here. Now, if you want to hinge up, remember to squeeze those glutes when you hinge up. Move those hands a little further up away from your eyes so you're kind of looking up toward your weight instead. And then you bend and those weights go past your head. They touch my hair. Okay? So you can always do that to make it an alternate way to do it. So hip up, skull crusher, finish. Push, squeeze, finish. Push, squeeze those glutes, skull crusher, and finish. That was all of our combo exercises for the week. So now we're going to do our single leg wiper. I'm going to slide this over because I don't want to hit it. Our single leg wiper. So there's a couple ways that you can do the single leg wiper. I'm trying to stay this way a little bit so you can see what's going on. Okay. So my foot is on the floor. I have one lying flat and one bent right now. You want to get your back adjusted first. So if you need to, rotate those hips to where your back goes into the floor and engage your core. Drop that leg. If you feel your back arch like this, see how my hand can go under my back now? If that happens, put something underneath your hips if you need to, like a pillow or something a little bit harder to hold your hips, because you want your back to stay in a neutral position. Core engaged, I'm going to drop this leg. This leg is going out. Okay, it's going to be up, and I'm wiping over and out. Over and out. My hip is turning just a little. Okay, I'm not turning any more of my body. Okay, then you're going to, of course, switch sides. Here, wipe her out. Wipe her out. Always want to keep those legs even. The next one is that tabletop kickback. Going into that tabletop position, just like this. Let's see. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I was here. All right, we're going to bring that hip up off the floor a little bit. So my knee is just grazing the floor. Okay, and we're going to kick back just like this. Now, when you do this, you don't want to do this. You don't want to arch your back. You want to keep your back nice and level, and you're only using that hip to do this motion. You're going to feel this in those glutes. You see this a little bit in the back of my leg, where my leg is working. You can see that muscle making that move. Remember, when you do this, always switch sides. Just like that. Fire hydrant, that's going to be going out away from you. Staying in that tabletop position. Knees are still hip width apart. You're going to take that leg, braze the floor again. You see how I'm not touching the floor here? And I'm going to kick out. Just like that. We're going to switch sides and kick out. My body is staying neutral. I'm not leaning to make this happen. I want to stay nice and in that tabletop position and only let that hip and leg joint do what it needs to do. Lying forward swings are next. Okay. You can lay on your side like this. You can lay down flat. I like to put my hand under my head, engage my core, and I put my hand here. You can put your hand here. You can bend this knee if you need to, because you're going to be going forward and in. Forward and in. Just like that. You can do this with straight leg. Just like that. Do one side. Make sure that you switch. You have to do the other side. Okay? So, my leg is here. Forward swing out and back in. When you go out like this, you're going to feel this in your hamstring in the back of your leg. One more. There we go. The next one is clamshells. So you're going to stay on your side like this. Your feet are together and you're just shelling up like this. Keeping that knee on the floor. You don't want to rotate your hips to make this happen. You just want to move that hip and let it do the motion. Okay? Remember, you do one side, you have to do the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? All right, the next one, we're going to do the wood chopper very last. Since we're on the floor, we're going to go ahead and do all the other things first. Lying abductors is next. I'm going to stay on this side. Legs are straight. Remember, you can always bend that knee if you need to. We're going to go straight up, and right back down, up, down. Just like that. Do one side, you have to do the other. Okay, my back is straight. Looking at the camera, it does not look like I'm straight, but I am straight. One. Remember, you're moving that leg just like this. Using a lot of those glute muscles, abductors. This is the outside of your leg, and you're going away from your body. Okay. Tabletop step back is next. Feet are hip width apart. Pick that knee up. You're going to tap out and then tap in. Tap out and back in. Out, in. Just like that. Remember to stretch and do the other side. One more. There we go. Now, the last one was that reverse wood chopper. So you're going to have your weight or your band or nothing. Or if you have a water bottle and you want to weight, but you don't have weights, you can use a water bottle. You're going to start low and go up. One. Low and up. Now you can always start high and go down, just like this, right? So you have your wood chopper and your reverse wood chopper, so you can do it either way. We're going to do a reverse, up, up, and up, just like that. All righty. We have just gone over 8 different core exercises that you can do. If you have any questions about any of these exercises that we have done so far, please throw them in the comments. Feel free to ask questions. You may have a question that someone is wanting to ask, but just doesn't feel confident enough to ask. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Last is our cool down exercises from the month. So we had that side reach stretch. That's the one that we've been doing in the warm up, but now we're going to use it as a stretch. We also have a seated twist. The next one is a figure 4. I'm going to show that a couple different ways. And then we'll do that cross body shoulder stretch. I'm going to pull my bench in a little bit because I'm going to try to turn this way to that. Now you can see my whole body like this. Okay, so the first one is that seated side stretch. So you're going to sit, my feet are on the floor. Remember, when you do these, make sure that you're breathing. When you do exercising, do some breathing. My thing just went crooked. I just noticed it. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all been looking at me sideways. I'm so sorry. All right. So, seated side stretch. You're going to keep one hand here or cross it over your body. I just have a habit of crossing it over my body. So, you're going to take one arm. You're going to stretch over. Your arm goes over your head and you're just stretching the side that the arm is up. Okay, and then right back down. Go up, other side. Take a nice deep breath in. And then when you let it out, let your body relax into that stretch. Let it help you stretch just a tiny bit more every time you take a breath in. Okay, you can do this as many times as you'd like. The seated twist, you can do this with your feet planted on the floor. I'm just going to sit here. My back is straight. You always want to try to have good posture when you do these because you want to get that full stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the side of the body that I'm pushing against. So the thing that I like to do is I like to cross my leg over, so that lets me know what side am I doing. Well, my foot is over on this one, so this is the direction that I'm going to go. Keeping that back straight, keeping your posture straight, shoulders back. You're really going to feel this stretch. So then when you finish that one, flip that foot over. Now I know that this is the side I'm going to. I'm going to take my hand, push against my knee. My back is straight. My shoulders are back. And I just feel this as I twist. Figure 4. You can cross your leg over your knee. Now, if you can't get that far up, it's okay. You can drop it down some. You're just going to lean in like this. Okay. So we're going to bend that knee. My foot is planted on the floor. My foot is crossed over. It's in the figure 4 position. And I'm just going to lean forward. You're going to feel this right here as you do this stretch, as you lean forward. Woo-wee. And if you're extremely tight, you're going to know. Okay. Then we're going to drop it. We're going to bring that other one over. This one is the one side that I have to make little adjustments because of my ankle. So I drop my knee down a little bit more, and that takes a little of that pressure off my ankle. And then I just lean forward. I'm still getting the same stretch. Just like that. The last one is the crossbody shoulder stretch. Okay. We're going to cross your arm over your body, and then you're going to grab your arm within your elbow. So you're going to go up to it and then close your arm against the other arm. And as you do that, it's going to pull and it's going to give you a nice little stretch. Relax that. And then you're going to do the other side. Cross your body. That arm's going up. And then you're going to close it. And when you pull it, you're going to feel that stretch in that shoulder. There we go. So now we have officially gone over every warm-up from the month. We have gone through every combo from the month. We've gone over every one of the core exercises, and we've done our cool down. So if you have any questions about any of these exercises, we've gone over so many different exercises today. Please ask those questions. If you need to see something again, please feel free to ask. I'm going to move to the screen and check for comments quickly. Welcome in. Whew, man. How is everybody today? I'm a little closer now. Let me see. Oh, good. Take it slow, Grace, when you do them. Cookie, what's up? Good morning. How is everybody? That's okay. What do you need to see about the squat? And if any of my people can see, I don't see anything. So if you can let me know what you see on that profile before I do anything, it would be very helpful. Anybody that's in here. um, let's see. So, bingo, if you need to see something, I need to know what you need to see. Is there something specific about a squat that you're concerned about? If there is, I would happily help you, but you need to get specific. Okay, Grace, go ahead. What is your question about drinking water while you're working out? Good morning, Rooster. Yeah, and don't be weird. Okay. Well, they're all the most effective for your body depending on which one you want or what you're wanting to activate. The one that we were doing this morning, um, we were using, and it was more focused on the inner thigh. When you do a regular squat, you're going to focus on your quads in the front of your leg. There's different ways to adjust your toes and your feet to make it work different areas. So all of a squat is effective. It just depends on what you're wanting to work at that specific time. Good question though. Yep. Placement is so important. If it's healthy and how often is sipping, can you have more? Absolutely. I fully think that you should drink water while you're working out, especially if you're sweating or if you need to take a breather. I drink water through my whole workout, but I sip, I don't gulp. Because if you gulp it, if you start to get warm, your heart rate starts to go up, you might start to feel a little nauseous. So that was a good question, Grace. And I will repeat her question. It was drinking water while working out. Is it okay? Is it healthy? And how often? And is sipping or can you have more? You kind of have to feel that one out. Okay, bingo. If you will, you do regular ones and need some harder. I would recommend that sumo squat that we did today. If you want to, because it changes the feel. When you have that sumo, your legs are farther than hip width apart and your toes are pointed out. So you are literally feeling this on your inner thigh, not your quad. You're still going to feel it in those other places minimally, but that's going to be the most focused. So that might be one that, or if you're wanting to do more of a single, if you want to do more of a single squat, you could always do a split squat. So, Grace, I would just feel it out. If you're thirsty, definitely drink water, especially if you're sweating. It does. That's just a normal daily thing. Um, Grace, with the water comment, just pay attention. If it is like if you feel nauseous after drinking too much, then I would think about drinking less or sipping it instead. But that's a really good question. A lot of people. Yeah, feel free to check out the replay. Any other questions? Um, And bingo, if you need to see that sumo squat again, I'm happy to show it. So just let me know in the comments if you need to see that again, or you can check out the replay. Um, well, it depends on the person, Grace. The Grace's question was, how heavy are the weights, or are your weights? Oh, mine specifically, mine are not very heavy in here, because I do my full lift before I come here and do this. So when I lift fairly heavy. It just depends on what exercise that I'm doing. So the ones that I have, they adjust, Grace. And so they adjust. I can take them all the way down to, I think, 3 pounds. But they go as high as, I think, 12, these. So you could adjust them if you wanted to. But if you need to do these things with no weight, that's okay too. And they're going to feel heavy. You're going to have days whenever you could do a 2 pound weight and it's going to feel heavy. It's just going to depend on your body for that day. All right, I'm going to step back because I have somebody asking about the sumo squat. So we will show that again quickly. Okay. Shell, this sumo squat. So Shell, Grace, could you let me know if this is an okay angle? If you can see everything okay. So this is the way you'll stand when you do a sumo squat. Your toes are pointed out. Your knees are following. Okay, perfect. Shell, what about the other side? That was the side I was thinking that you were on. I thought you were over there. Let me see. Okay, yeah. All right. So here we go. All right, bingo. Here you go. This is a sumo squat. My feet are a little more than hip width apart. Okay. My toes are pointed out. Think of a sumo wrestler, like, or someone that does that. So their legs are a little further apart here. You don't have to point your toes out so far if you don't want to. A sumo squat can also be with your toes pointed forward. The biggest thing to remember is that if you point your toes out more, your knee needs to follow that. You don't want your knee fighting your toes. So whatever direction your toes are, that's where your knees are. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sumo squat down, but I'm just going to go to the chair or the bench that's behind me. You can go down as far as you need to go. It's totally okay. And I may not end up at the bench. I just want to make sure that you know that I might end up at the bench. Feet are fully in the floor. You don't want your toes to come up. You want your feet to stay planted. When you go down, you're going to feel this right here on your inner thigh. So you're going to go down. Okay. My knees do not go past my toes. So if your knees are going past your toes, you need to kind of adjust right there. If your toes come up or your heels want to come up, bring your feet in a little bit until you get a little bit more confident with it. Straight down and then back up. Down and up. So you're gonna feel that right here on these inner thighs. Let me know if you have any more questions about that. All right. It is 7:53. So please know that I will be closing out in 7 minutes. If you have any questions, please, please, please ask. If you want to join in for the 1776 challenge this year, please DM 1776 for more information. I have a free document. It's going to give you the exercises that I'm doing. It will give you a little video of each exercise that you do. It is 1,776 reps of exercise. I'm doing this on the 4th of July. I will do it all day long, and I will be live somewhere all day at some point. I will be doing live check-ins and all the things. My first live of Saturday morning, I will go over every exercise. So if you decide you want to join in, then you have them. So make sure to DM 1776 if you want to join in. And I will send you the free document. It's totally free. There's no charge for this. And you will see all the exercises that I plan to do on that day. And then you can join in. And I feel like I've got them pretty descriptive. Shell, have you looked it over yet? Grace, have you looked it over yet? Y'all might want to look it over before Friday. Plan those suckers out. I'm going to be actually on the road because we have a big 4th of July thing that we're doing. So I may be in a different location every time I go live. Okay. Yeah. And take your time. You don't have to do this just on Saturday. If you want to make this a full weekend, you can break your rounds up to where you do the 1776 within the whole weekend if you wanted to. Okay, no worries. The link is in my bio. If you forget to do DM and you want to check it out, there's a link in my bio on all of my social medias. You can always look. I'm so excited about this year. I'm so excited to do it. I'm excited for all the people that have come in and decided to join it with me. I think we're at 6 people now that are going to join and do it. And I'm hoping that you guys will do some content and talk about it and then tag me. Oh yeah, no. Grace, I'm telling you, it is extremely hard. It is going to push you to your limits that day. I am so exhausted by the end of the day when I'm done. So it's rough. So I'm telling you right now, because I know your background. If you need to do this, if you need to break it up, break it up. Don't feel obligated to do it on this. This is supposed to be for people that want to push themselves. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to that's why I wasn't going to say anything, but I know. So I want this to make you feel strong. I want this to make you feel confident. I want this to make you feel good about yourself and push yourself, right? So you can push yourself, but still take care of yourself. So if you want to join in, DM me the numbers 1776. And I have content going out every day, twice a day, one at 6:40 and one at 1 afternoon. Go in there, comment. I'm checking my views every day. I'm checking my comments every day. So go in and comment, and I will get that to you ASAP, because the sooner you get it, the sooner you yeah, I actually, if you go in and you look at the document, let me look at it really quick. Let me see if maybe I need to add that in there. So that's good. Thank you for saying that. Let's see. For my tracker, if you are to There we go. So, what we'll do is if you're creating content, I'm going to ask you to hashtag 1776 challenge or Bodies by Design 1776. And that way everyone will know what it's doing. I know Bodies by Design 1776 challenge is a little long. So if you would prefer to only do 1776 challenge, you can. Because most of, I think both of those show me. But Bodies by Design 1776 challenge would make it more specific to me. So, and I'll actually add that into my videos. I will go in and I'll put that in every one of my videos today because I have them all scheduled and ready. If you have any more questions, it is 7:59 a.m. Please feel free to jump into the comments, ask those questions really quick before we close everything out. I'm actually doing it right now, Grace. So this afternoon, it will have the two hashtags added. They are now in there. Oh, I actually have 3 videos going out every day. I have the 6:40 that goes out every morning. I have my regular 6:40. I have one that goes out at 1 PM, and then one that will go out at 7 PM. I totally forgot I did a 3rd one. Dana, you should be proud of me, girl. Getting 3 3 posts a day. I just wanted to really get this out there, so people could see it. So there's definitely one 3 times a day. All the way through Friday. Now that's not my normal, so I usually try to do at least 2. And I'm hoping that I got it on all of them, but I'm gonna try to put it on all of them so it starts picking me up, Grace. So that's what we'll start doing is making sure that it yeah, well, morning, what's up? You've missed it, dude. I went over everything today. All the combos, all the core from start to finish, but we're about to close up. If you can hang out, we're going to do a live. Dana, are you okay with just hanging out now? Shell, are you okay with hanging out now once I close everything out? Just say yes. Yeah. And I'll go ahead and do that. Perfect. Yep. Dana, what about you? I think she's cooking breakfast. Okay. I think that is on all of them. So those will start, it'll be the Bodies by Design 1776 challenge. I know it's a long hashtag, but I feel like that's going to be the best way to recognize it. And I'll try to go into the video from today, this morning, and do that as well. Oh, thank you. All right, everybody. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And I hope that this was a valuable day this morning. We went over so many things. So, remember that this is your journey. You don't have to do it alone. I'm usually here Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Central. Dana, did you hear the question? Are you going to be available to pop over there with me? and we'll chat for a few. Okay. All righty, guys. Have a great day. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. See ya. Bye, Rooster. Have a good day. I'm going to close out, guys, and then we'll do another one here in a few minutes. Make sure that if you are watching this and you are watching the replay, hashtag replay, and let me know that you are with me. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.